welcome to my Embroidery 101 series. In this video we'll be covering the satin stitch. There's a few different ways that you can do the satin stitch, but this is a technique that I use the most. So to start with, just bring your needle up through from the back of the fabric and pull your thread through slowly. And then place your needle back down through the fabric to create your first stitch, just following the shape or pattern that you've got. Now to save on thread, bring your needle back up through the fabric on the same side and then back down through the fabric again, creating your second stitch. This stitch is great for filling in large spaces. Just make sure to keep your stitches as close together as possible to avoid gaps, but if you do see any gaps forming, you can just go back and just fill them in. And when you start with the stitch, it can be hard to keep your edges neat and in line. To help with this, you may want to backstitch your shape first and use that almost like a template as you fill in the shape with satin stitch. Just try out different ways and find out what works best for you in practice. So just continue stitching until you fill in your shape. And there we have a rectangle filled in using the satin stitch. I hope you found this video helpful, and you can check out my other tutorials in the playlist below, which will include a video on how I got rid of the ink marks that were left behind.